I come on here to talk to the married women. I've been hearing a lot on these streets, these marital streets, about the fact that y'all refuse to have sex with your husbands because of this reason or the third. Well, I'm here to tell you, you need to stop it and open up your legs and give these men some cookie, because it's women out here waiting to get with your man. Here you got somebody that's willing, if not paying half of the mortgage, paying your whole mortgage, taking care of them bad children, some of which ain't even his. And then on top of that, he come home every night. He ain't out here in these streets, and you don't even appreciate that. You feel like you just are obligated to that because he's your husband. Granted, that is true to a certain extent, but ladies, we have our part that we have to play in the marriage too. Now, granted, I know some of these men ain't doing everything they supposed to do. Some of you have probably been cheated on by them, and you still got some hurts that you're dealing with, and they may not have made you feel that you can forgive them, or you just haven't forgiven them no matter how hard they try. Nevertheless, you are in a marriage. It's a 3-chord string. And understand that when you are married, especially when you're a Bible believer, that your body no longer belongs to you, but it belongs to your husband. Now, let's not take that out of context, meaning that, yeah, if you're sick or if you're going through your menstrual cycle, that's a time when you can refrain from lovemaking, right? And he should understand that. However, when it ain't due to sickness or the fact that you are on your cycle, honey, you better open up your legs and give up that cookie. Give it up. Because sex is a need when you're married. It no longer is just a want. It's a need, right? And even the Bible says don't go so long without doing it, because when you do so, you give room to the evil one. Meaning give room and open up cracks and doors so that other women can come in, or if it's the other way around, that other men can come in, right? So in saying that, y'all better tighten up and give these men, these husbands, that cookie. You around here won't get a man no sex because he didn't take out the trash the other day. Girl, you better come off of that and do what you're supposed to do as a woman. You should never, I don't care what he do. If he, and that's not to say you allow yourself be abused or mistreated by your husband and give up sex any kind of how. No, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if you have a decent husband and he's doing, his due diligence, and he's been maintaining and being a provider, he might not be 100%, but you got something. And I suggest you start opening up, because when it comes to a man, he has to release every day. And that's medically. So if he's only hounding you for 2 or 3 times a week, you ought to be glad. At least he's coming for you and not somebody else. It's a lot of women out here that think that caring is sharing. So I suggest you tighten up, especially if you got a man that's willing to be monogamous with you. And men, y'all need to learn how to allow God to be involved. Be the foundation that you're supposed to be. Go to God and ask him to help you when it comes to this wife that's not compliant. And a lot of times she may not be compliant because of hurts, past hurts, traumas, and stuff that you may not be doing. Learn the language of love that she speaks. If she's speaking French and you speaking English, it's not going to work. Meaning, like, if her love language, the very thing that moves her, is the fact of you giving her a nice compliment, then you need to learn to give that compliment so that you can get some of your needs met. Because everything is transactional, even in a marriage. It takes something to get something. So you need to find out as a husband what it is that your wife needs, so that you can help her be willing to give you what it is that you need. And ladies, even if he not, sometimes you have to turn the other cheek and let this man have his way when it comes to the marital bed, so that the enemy don't have room to come in and raise havoc and hell in your life. I'm not married, and some of y'all might even say I'm a fool, and that's okay too. But even a fool can teach you how not to be a fool. So I'm telling you, you better tighten up. It's people out here wishing they had half of what you had. Somebody to take care of them and pay a bill here and there and do this and do that, take their children out and do stuff like that. Pull through. That's all I'm going to tell you, is pull through. Now, I'm not saying the man is perfect. I ain't saying he do everything right. But you do your part. Do what's necessary to keep it where if he out here cheating, it sure ain't because you ain't doing what you supposed to do. It's because he just agree to what. Period, point blank. Don't let it be because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. And again, it's not to say you allow yourself to be mistreated and abused and then just giving up and he's treating you any kind of how. I'm not saying that. But I'm talking to the people that's got something worth holding on to. Y'all better tighten up. And if it don't fit, what's the word of the day? You must what? Acquit. So don't come at me leaving those stupid comments. If it ain't something to uplift and build, then keep it to yourself, because I don't want to hear it. But I'm here to encourage people to keep their relationships if they can, and to stop being in stuff for so long and you're just miserable. You think being in a miserable marriage is the best thing God got for you? No, ma'am. No, sir. Marriage is a business. And what you need to ask yourself, what kind of business do I have? Is it profitable? Is it bringing me joy? Is it bringing him joy? You joy as a woman? If not, then if you're going to stay in it, then make it work. And if you're dealing with somebody that ain't willing to make it work, shake the dust from under your feet, sweetheart, mister or ma'am, and move on. Don't stay in something that's not conducive to a healthy lifestyle. That's not God's best for you. And if you're having problems with your spouse, then go to the manufacturer. Just like a car. If your car break down, you got a Mercedes or you got a Acura or a Toyota. When it break down, you take it back to the dealer and say, hey, fix this. Because they know what need to be done. Your husband, your wife, they were created by God. When you have a problem with them, he's the manufacturer. Go to him at first and say, help me with this Negro. Help me with this person. So that you can get some things right. That's where it starts, with prayer in the spiritual realm. The thing that you can't see, that's where you need to go first, to God, to help you with this individual, because you can't change them. Think about how hard it is for you to change yourself. It's difficult. So that being said, go to God. Ladies, tighten up, open up, and let this man have it, because they frustrated. I'm telling you what I'm hearing on these streets. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Have a good day. God bless.